Are the nerves starting to kick in with City playing Chelsea tomorrow? Do you think that they will turn the tide?
At the end of the day, we control the controllables. We had an advantage to gain even more points in terms of 12 points ahead. But throughout the season, I probably said it. Although I've said, look, we're in a great position, I wouldn't change it. We are our worst enemies, and it's times like these where you look at your club or you look at the team and you say, all right, cool, what are you man gonna do? Like, do you really want to win it? And I've been saying it for weeks, and people was like, Kwame, it's all right. How many points? 9, 6 points ahead, 9, 10, 12. We could have been at least like 18 points ahead. Let's be real. Like, all right, we can't win every single game, but the games that we've dropped points and that we've lost ultimately have given Man City a chance to even get back and potentially win it. When, let's say, the start of the season, Man City were nowhere near us. To have the fact that to talk about the fact that Man City could possibly be 6 points away from us is embarrassing, and it's very, very disappointing for us as a fan base. I'm pretty sure, because as I've said, Arteta said to us after we played you guys, Arsenal, he sat us down, or he sat down and he said, we spoke with the players. We're going to play attacking football, he said. What did we see today? What have we seen in the last 3 or 4 games? He said, we're going to be focused. We're going to be ready for every single game. Every game is a must win. And again, I look at the players and I say, have you lot left everything out on the pitch? Instead of doing interviews and saying about you're not nervous and that you're used to the pressure and you're talking to Gabriel Jesus and Eze who's injured, I don't want to see that. What I want to see is results from the game, and then performances that deemed worthy of title contenders. Because I've said it throughout the season, when I look at this team and I look at the performances, are there any performances that I say, yeah, you know what, these men are going to go all the way. They're going to go the distance. And that's me being real. I'm being real with you. I'm not hiding or anything like that. And that's one thing I said at the start of the season, and I'll stick through it all the way. I said, there's no excuses. I don't want to hear about injuries, because Arteta came out today and he said, oh, we need everyone back fit. But hold on, what happened with Bournemouth? How many players have Bournemouth lost in the season, before the start of the season? Key players. And they still manage to bring in quality players that can beat us, and as well as go on a winning streak, which they've been doing. So first and foremost, if anything, credit to Bournemouth, because they were outstanding today. Credit to all the previous teams, Southampton as well, because they've come in and they've shown you that this is what it takes to win. It doesn't matter how much you're worth as a player. Doesn't matter all of the how can I say, international breaks and you winning something and sending Sweden into the World Cup. It's about what you do on the day, and that was our chance, and we fumbled the bag. So they deserve it. And if you're not careful, you're going to end up getting your pants pulled down even more.
Ooh.
No, it's true. We said that last week, isn't it?
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, it's true. And you've been caught, hung, dried and quartered as things stand. And, you know, he tried to get them to all see the rabbit. Are you feeling it within the fan base now? Is everyone going into games without the confidence that you had earlier on in the season?
No, it's not that we're traumatized. It's not that I'm traumatized. It's more, I've seen this play out enough times to know. And if you've got the same sort of players that you're trying to rely on, like your Gabriel Jesus that you're bringing off the bench, you're starting with Martinelli, you're starting with Havertz. This guy couldn't even control the ball in the first half. I don't know how this man got out into the second half. No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, he was poor.
Bro, I'm seeing the ball come to him. He's touching it with his right and it's going up in the air and he's losing it. And I'm like, all right, why are you starting him? Is it because he saved you in the midweek game in Champions League? He didn't play outstandingly well. It was just that one moment where he done something. And it's the same with Martinelli. And you know what? I was coming in today and I was like, bro, I've been saying the same thing for weeks upon weeks, or for the whole season. You cannot rely on these players. These players can do something for you. And when I'm talking about Martinelli, Trossard and that, they can do something for you in a moment. But if I had to bank on it and say, yeah, I'm going to bet my house or whatever on Martinelli turning up for me in a week, or Trossard, it's not going to work. So that's why I always said your game changer, or Arteta, instead of trying to force Eze in a number 10 position, put him on the left. You've tried every other way. You put Madueke on the right. You started. You put Dalman on. You put Havertz there. You put Moreno there. Put Eze where he can hurt players. You say Jimenez, the right back, up and down, wasn't he today?
Yep.
He had total freedom. Arteta says, all right, cool, I'm going to put on trickling Trossard. I'm going to put on 50-year-old Trossard with grey hair who can't run. No, it's true. He can't run, but somehow he's going to stop Jimenez from bombing forward. What happened? Didn't change a thing. At the end of the day, and this is what I'm saying, if you play players where they can really hurt you, that forces a right back to say, you know what, I can't bomb forward anymore. I need to be more defensive. So then we're able to put more pressure on the team. But when you've got Trossard and he's cutting in and he's trying to do a Cruyff turn and he's tripping over the ball. Bro, he tripped over the ball. How many times? Madueke's running off the pitch, trying to cross the ball. We don't have a team where you've got risk takers. And I mean, you know what? Whatever Arteta says, I'm going to go against it. Man City have it in abundance. They've got a Shirky, who as much as...
but Arteta's also put that into them, though, I think, anyway. Because Saka over the years, he's changed.
Of course he's changed.
Like,
but
and that comes from Arteta. I know what
you
you're saying.
still got to have that edge, Nick. You get me? You'll tell Bruno Fernandes to do something, but Bruno will say, you know what, I'm still going to hit on the outside of my foot and get in for Mbeumo. You need players like that are willing, that are kind of bad, that have got a little ruthless streak in it.
But I think he's squeezed that out of them, if I'm being honest. Because Noni at Chelsea, you saw that. He was quite, not individualistic, but he would take a man on, he would have a shot from outside the box. That's not really in his game either. So I also think that's an Arteta thing as much as it is a player thing.
And to agree with him further, is Ebery Eze not one of those players? Because I would argue he is a risk taker. He is someone who will
that's what I'm
pick
saying.
the ball up from 30 yards out, take it past two players and rifle it into the corner. But as Nick said, what happens? He doesn't get any game time.
No, it's not.
Is it because of that?
But then it's not just he doesn't get game time. He's not played in the position that he hurts teams, that he's hurted teams in the past. Why are you trying to fit him in? Bro, why are you trying to fit him in number 10? I would rather you just take a risk and put Dalman in number 10, put Eze on the left. Why are you going with the same Martinelli and Madueke on the right, and then Gyökeres, the poor man? He's our top goal scorer in terms of a striker. That's mad. And he hasn't even had the best of seasons, but he's hardly being fed. So it's like, for me, it's disappointing. David Raya had what? 38 passes. David Raya, we was more comfortable trying to play out from the back.
That's insane.
Playing to our goalkeeper. Did you see the intricate passes that Gabriel Saliba, White, Miles Lewis-Skelly were trying to pass to David Raya at the back? I'm like, why not do that up top? Why not do that in the front three? So these are the things that I've been calling, or I've been saying for a long, long time. And like you said, it's not going to be sustainable. It's not going to win you a Premier League. It'll get you a head start, which we did. Now it's getting to the point where you have to actually win a game and be convincing. You can't do it. And that's the thing that's disappointing. Because like I said, Arteta's asking us to wear the shirt, to fight, to miss our lunch, bring our packed lunch, he said.
That annoyed me, That annoyed me. That annoyed me. Shall I tell you why that annoyed me? Because I like that fighting talk, but then back it up on the pitch and give him a reason. Because I've been Arsenal a few times. I don't ever feel like because Arsenal fans get a lot of stick for quote unquote being entitled, all this and that. But personally, when I've been there and Arsenal are playing well, the fans get behind them. Yeah. This season as well, I've heard it, bro. I've heard it from a set piece. You lot have been playing poor. You lot have been playing poor, but you score a set piece goal and the fans are right there. They've always been right there. So personally, for me, that really annoyed me because I just thought the fans have been there for you all season long.
We've been there, but they're not the most intimidating of fans. You know,
I don't think you need to be. They're good, but they can create a good atmosphere. What my point is, though, is if you're gonna do the talking in the press conference on the pitch, you got to give them a reason to cheer. And for the last 2-3 months, that's been a struggle. Giving them a reason to cheer.
Give them a reason. Change it up. The starting lineup. White at right back. How many times has Wright been exposed in the last 4 games? Why is this man still starting? Why are we not starting Mascara? Is he too young? Is that the same excuse?
Came on, okay.
Right, Mascara then had to come on and deal with what Wright was doing.
You miss Timber a lot, don't you?
Of course we miss Timber. Miles Lewis-Skelly. Everyone's talking about the contract, or he could be going or whatever. This is your opportunity, young man, to put in a performance. Are you doing it? You want to go to England? You want to go and play for England in the World Cup? These are the things that I would be saying to these men. Declan Rice, this is what I'll be saying to him. He was the only one, Declan, that was trying to drive the team forward. But Saliba, I think it's Saliba's fault for the second goal, because it was the same goal that we conceded against Southampton, where you got a third man running. And I'm saying, I've got a man in front of me, but if I can see Zubimendi's man is ghosting on the right-hand side, I'm going to drop off a little bit or open my body up so I can get across. He's not reading the game like he usually should, or like he usually did. So these are the things that I'm looking, and I'm like, why is it so easy for us to concede goals nowadays? So it's the mentality. And this is where it's been questioned. This is where people said that we're bottlers, we're bottling, we're crumbling and everything like that. That performance there doesn't help at all. It just supports what everyone's been saying. So I don't know what more we can do as fans in terms of turning up and cheering and come on Arteta, you can do it. But I'm telling you this now, if this man and this team do not win the Premier League, there are going to be serious questions and jobs will have to go.
He'll be gone. Unless if you somehow win the Champions League, that's the only way out. You have to win one of the two. Yeah, you would. Of course you'd be upset. You had a massive lead. The fact that it's even into question like this is crazy.